Seven Drum City promo, take one.
My name is Chris Williams. Miles is my friend, and he taught me how to play the drums 7 years ago. Miles and I used to live in Boston. I really wanted to play the drums because I saw how much fun Miles had playing with his friends. And Miles was really hesitant to teach me, like he really didn't want to. And so basically one Saturday I just forced him to teach me how to play the drums. I told him I'd be at his house, and I just showed up, and then he started teaching me. And I learned, and I was his first student, and then he just kept on teaching more people after that.
I went to his living room every week and learned how to play the drums. Fast forward, Miles opened a studio. The space is really more a hub, I think, for the community, for community musicians to get together. It's been a really welcoming, wonderful place, a really warm place, a place where I get to be creative and just enjoy music in many different forms, whether it's to see it or dance to it or make it myself.
The name Seven Drum City evolved from 7 drum lessons. We just started out doing drum lessons. The number 7 comes from the 7 chakras, which are like the spiritual centers of the body. Music is about feeling the vibe, you know, and that spiritual aspect of the magic of music is important. And Drum City, because it spells out DC, which is kind of cool. You know, it's a hub for musicians, artists, everything. We want to meet you or help you reach your goals and learn, rehearse, and perform. I decided to do the opening party or festival to include bands and artists and film. We want to sort of build this place on the principle of inclusion.
Life is a dream and I'm the dream master, kicking up cosmic dust in my rapture. Yes, I speak, therefore I am. Life is clay inside
my art is displayed at 7 Drums for many reasons. A lot of people separate musical artists and visual artists, when really it's two of the same.
This opening is amazing because I don't think that I've ever been to any studio that had an incredible space like this with an incredible staff.
My name is Isabel De Leon. I am the Marketing and Events Chief Director at 7 Drum City. I started teaching as a sub-teacher at 7 Drum City last spring. I started helping him out. We were having discussions about ways to expand the company, but now we have a huge community of musicians who practice here, bands who practice here, and we do a lot of events where musicians can come together, form bands, and just kind of get to network with other people. So I really believed in his vision from the beginning about trying to elevate the DC music scene, and then also try to give a platform for local artists to really thrive and grow and collaborate.
I'm a second-generation Washingtonian. Well, I was fortunate to play with Chuck Brown for about a year before he passed away. And before that, I'd played different styles, mostly jazz, surrounding jazz music. But having the opportunity to play go-go music kind of opened my musical worlds, and I think through that I found a deeper purpose in my place here in DC, is to keep the tradition of both jazz and go-go going and to kind of fuse elements of both styles, and I've been able to do so with the Jogo project.
It's a great rehearsal studio, it's a great space, great people, love everything about it.
Sometimes you gotta pause it, sometimes you gotta quit it, but if you never started, then you're finished. Get it? Life is a dream and I'm the dream master, kicking up
I'm Miles' mom, Lily, and I'm so happy to be here, see what he created.
My name is Nick Brunell. I'm one of the owners at the Pub and the People, which is a restaurant and neighborhood pub up the street. The pub is the one that's providing the food for the evening for this awesome event. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm really glad that we're involved.
when Miles first sat in the living room at our house and said, well, you know, this is what I want to do. We all said, what? What are you talking about? But somehow, Miles obviously knew in his mind that he was going to make this drum lesson thing into something much bigger than all of that. So I just want to say how proud I am of my son for doing this. And I thank him for doing this, and I hope that you all enjoy this place for many years to come.